What's going on, guys? Decelation, and we got Rhonda.
What's up, guys?
What are we doing, Rhonda?
Today, we are going to put in a Roush Stage 2 racing suspension into my baby, my 2008 Mustang GT. She is suffering from some pretty significant wheel hop because the suspension is shot in it because it's factory. And this has been months in the making. And today is the big day. It is going in, and we're going to resolve some wheel hop. We're going to drop it down about an inch, get rid of some of the underdraft so I don't get so much float at 120, and see how she handles the curves afterwards.
Nice. Oh yeah, it's going to be fun today. Stay tuned, guys. Welcome back, guys. Rhonda, Brian.
What's up, peeps?
Rhonda, what did you finish?
We have got the suspension in. She is done, and she looks sexy mean now.
Oh, yeah.
So, I think we ended up actually raising the front end because the suspension was absolutely dog shit. It was toast. It was blowing out. So I think we actually ended up, the struts were bad. They still haven't decompressed from last night. And so now that we actually have real struts in here, functioning struts, I think my front end kind of raised up a little bit. And the back end probably dropped down, I'd say 1 3/4 inches maybe. But it did level out the car quite a bit. But everything went in pretty smooth. Not having to deal with rust, we didn't have any issue really getting anything out either. But everything went back in real smooth. Everything lined up real well. I have no complaints with the Roush Stage 2. I am gonna kind of take it easy on it for a little while. I got to get the alignment done tomorrow morning. Take it easy on it for a little while before I start actually ripping it. But I'm hoping that it resolves some of the float at 120. And I will probably know that for sure next week. But it should definitely resolve any wheel hop that I have when I light up the back tires. It's gonna resolve a lot of issues that I had. The suspension that was in here was it almost looked like it belonged on a Little Tykes car. Now this one's a lot heavier duty, a lot beefier, and it's gonna stand up to the punishment that I put this car through.
That's very true. Oh, you want to tell them about what people should buy when they get the suspension, because we had.
Oh yes, yeah, we did kind of run into a little bit of a couple of issues, keeping in mind that like this car here is 15 years old. Anything rubber pretty much was pulverized. And you definitely are probably going to want to replace, you'll get your bump stops that come with it. You're definitely going to want to replace your spring isolators on it. I do have one that was torn, slightly torn on the inner ring. It's functional, it'll work fine. We'll go back and replace that. Problem we ran into is in order to get them the same day, I would have to go through the Ford dealership to get them. AutoZone, O'Reilly's, all of those auto parts stores, the auto parts stores, they don't typically carry those in stock. It takes a couple of days to ship them out. So I would definitely order those and replace those without a doubt.
And the front top hats.
And the front top hats. My driver's side front top hat, definitely replace those. Mine was blown out. I only had about 1/4 of the bearings left inside of it.
Yeah.
And when you take that off, that's not supposed to come apart. And it fell apart in my hand.
Yeah, there's bearings all over the floor right now.
Yeah.
And only 1/4 of the bearings were actually in the top hat. It was quite amusing.
Yeah, it should never have fallen apart in my hands, and it just completely opened up, and what bearings were left ended up on the floor. So definitely replace your top hats, replace those isolators. My upper isolators were fine. It was my lower isolators. Of course, they do take a bigger load on that rubber and stuff. So I would recommend just go ahead and replace those. I mean, they're maybe $20 for a pair of those. So other than that, nothing else really went sideways other than those things. Like I said, everything lined up perfectly. So I have zero complaints and nothing but high recommendations for the Roush Stage 2.
Yep. And I'm going to put the link to the suspension kit in the description in the video. So if you guys want to do this, you saw the whole process. Is not that hard. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you again, Rhonda, for the amazing free content. And
thanks for the garage.
Hey, no worries. All right, have a good one, guys. Peace.
See ya.
Peace, peeps.